Hello, hello, my beautiful Pisceans. Intuitive Soul Coach here with your July bonus reading. Welcome back if you are returning, and welcome if you are new to my channel. Today will be a bonus reading, maybe catching anything we missed on the love, the career, or even the new moon reading. I will admit all of these readings here for the bonus collective signs for the energies here have been pretty intense and pretty deep here. So again, today we'll be tuning into your energy specifically and what's going on. We won't necessarily focus on career or romance or family or health. Whatever comes to the energy, whatever comes to the cards is what we will be focusing on. Whoa, you got some stuff going on for you here. We have two major arcanas, two chakras, and we have some deception and envy showing up for you, Pisces. What's going on in your mix? We also have a tower. We have a tower moment, but this is in your recent past, so this is good. Recent past. Spirit, can I please get 3 more for the present, 3 more for the future? So we'll look into the recent past, the present, the future. We'll clarify the energy as well. And then at the end, we'll get a message from Spirit. So Pisces, if you are interested in signing up for a free reading or even a personal reading, you can find both of those links in the description box below. And if you did happen to miss out on the July love, career, or new moon, you can find those links in the description box below and check them out as well. So Spirit, can I please get 3 more cards here for the future before we start going into details? All right, 1, 2, and 1 more. Thank you. 2 more. Thank you, Spirit. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is going to be heavy for you, Pisces. So get ready. If you're going through some deep stuff, this is probably the reading for you. But if you're not, probably not. So take this as it resonates here. We're going to tune right in and get going on your reading. Pisces, in the recent past, we have deception and envy. We have the 7 of Swords energy. This is usually the card of lying, cheating, stealing, trying to get away with something with the 7 of Swords. It's about avoiding the truth. It's selfish energy here. It's about not wanting to be hurt in one way or another. So maybe somebody was selfish in a situation. They told a tiny white lie that escalated into something that caused this tower moment here. Maybe there was something coming up here that really put a big boom on your feelings because we have a lot of conflicting energy. I feel like there's a lot of back and forth between you and the situation here, you and another person. But in the recent past, we have solar plexus and heart chakra. So something brought you to your knees, something that you really loved here, Pisces, something that you put a lot of time, energy, and effort into, almost took your power away, brought you down to your knees. And again, with the heart chakra, it's something that you really cared about, something you really loved. And I feel like this was a sucker punch or a punch to the gut, not physically here, but emotionally really took the wind out of you. And it was something you really couldn't believe. But after that time, in the recent past here, we have the Fool energy showing up here. And the Fool energy is all about new beginnings, but it's also about needing a fresh start, taking a chance in a new direction here. Which way do I want to go? Do I want to stay stuck in this past energy here? How can I move forward pretty much, especially after such a hard foundation shaking time for you? So I feel like whatever this was that happened, it could be in the recent past, it could have been 6 months ago. So whatever this was really brought you to your knees here, Pisces. But in the present energy, we have some good news showing up here in the present. We have the Sun card. So we have vitality, success, abundance. This is all about you sharing your life with someone or with the people that you love and you enjoying it. This is all about good health. It's about truth. People that coming into your energy are being truthful to you about what's going on here. And especially because you have deception and envy, and right next to it, you do have the light. So I feel like things are coming out maybe that were once hidden as well. But we do have movement forward. So whatever the situation is for you here, there's light being shed on the situation. There is abundance coming in for you at this time, whether it's an emotional abundance of support from people around you. But we do have the Eight of Pentacles here. And the Eight of Pentacles is about hard work. It's about positive movement forward as well, but it's about you putting the hard work, energy, and effort into something. Once again, it could be you working on your relationship, you really putting the hard work in on a job opportunity here. It's about training. You're mastering something here. So whatever it is that you are putting a lot of effort into, I feel like you will see the abundance coming from whatever it is that you are putting your mind into at this time. For many of you, after this Tower moment, you could be putting your mind, energy, and effort into some sort of work as well. You're trying to advance. Maybe a lot of you deal with pain by working. And we have the Emperor energy. So the Emperor energy is somebody who's very strategic here, somebody who's disciplined and has a lot of self-worth here, but he gets stuff done and he doesn't hesitate. He doesn't have tons of fun because he's too busy trying to climb to the top here. But I feel like for a lot of you, this is a way for you to, maybe this new beginning had to do with diving into a new project at work or trying to open up your new business just to get your mind off of some sort of heartache here. Maybe the heartache was you losing a job or something with work that you needed to start fresh, and you're really diving in, taking the bull by the horns and building something from the ground up. If it's a relationship, there was something that brought you to your knees within a relationship here with the Tower moment in the past that now you're really working towards kind of trying to shovel your way out of the mess here, but it's going to take a lot of hard work. You know, the Emperor doesn't get to where he's at by sitting around. He doesn't get to where he's at by not going through anything. He's been through a lot. He's wise. He's been through and had the experience that it's taken to climb the ladder and get to the top of the situation here. But he's also very disciplined, very routine. And you can see here that his arms are crossed. He's not putting up with anything here. And sometimes he comes off as cold. He comes off as, you know, my heart's not in it. But really, I mean, he does have a heart. I mean, I do like the Emperor, but he can come across as a little arrogant sometimes, a little bit stubborn, because he has a plan, and his plan is to climb to the top, and he's not going to let anybody destroy him from getting there. This could be somebody you're working for as well, if it's not your energy, or it could be somebody that's pretty stubborn but sufficient with what they do. So it could be somebody in your life as well. It could be a boss. It could be a significant other who shows the traits of the Emperor here. So take it as it resonates, Pisces. So coming up in your future, we have a little bit of you got a little bit of a rocky time, so I'm not going to lie. Straight off the bat, we have the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is about managing your resources, trying to build your stability here. It's focusing on your money management as well. Maybe for many of you, you're trying to save up for something. Maybe you're trying to save up for a home or for a vehicle or to plan a trip someplace. But the firm foundation here is you're trying to put roots into something, and you're trying to build something from the ground up again. And it may take money or for you to save or some sort of stability to get that going. We do have conflict and defeat here. So this card, the Five of Swords energy, says, you know, either somebody is being deceitful, or it's about knowing when to walk away from a situation that's not serving your good. And I feel like because we have the Seven showing up in your recent past, I feel like what this is, okay, I feel like this conflict and defeat has to do with something in the past regarding this Tower moment. This could be you fighting with family members. It could be you fighting with a significant other. It could even be arguments between you and coworkers. But this is really knowing when to walk away from a situation, when to walk away from a conflict, because you're not going to win. It's about knowing when to stay, when to go. It's about petty arguments, choosing your battles, especially when there's a lack of a solution. You know, it's not about throwing the punches. And I feel for some of you, whoever this is in your life, might want to take the first punch or win at all costs mentality here. But this is about you kind of surrendering and knowing here, yeah, whatever's behind you, that, you know, it's not worth going back up the steps and trying to fight it one more time, because, you know, I feel like you've been you've been doing this. You can see here that the shadows on the wall are running. They're all running back up there. They want to win the big fight, right? But you're kind of going down the stairs and you're like, you know what? It's just not worth it. It's taking my time, my energy, my effort. So the fact that this shows up in your near future can actually help you out here, Pisces, because it's saying that when you want to go back swinging, maybe it's not worth it for you. Maybe it will take too much of your time, your mentality, your emotional sense of well-being. Maybe it just won't be worth whatever situation you find yourself in the future, Pisces, maybe just to walk away from if it's not in your best interest. Okay. And then lastly here, we'll clarify this energy as well, but you do have the heartache and loss. We have the Three of Swords, which nobody likes to see the Three of Swords. It is about some sort of separation, some sort of painful loss or heartbreak. It could be cheating for those of you that know it. That could have been what happened in the past as well for some of you. It's not going to resonate with you all. But what it's saying is rejection is God's protection here. There is forgiveness needed in a situation. There is some sort of emotional loss here because we have the Five of Cups. So it's interesting. We have the two fives right next to each other. So the good thing about two fives is it can be resolved to create that 10. So we have the Five of Cups saying that there's some sort of loss, some sort of grieving, some sort of disappointment or bitterness. But in order for this to clear up, okay, in order for this to clear up, there needs to be forgiveness on both ends here. And it could be even you forgiving yourself. It could be you needing to forgive another. But I'm hearing some apologies coming in here. I'm also hearing a dog barking as I said that here. So if you have a dog and they just started barking when I said that, or if they are barking in the background, pay attention here. So the heartache and loss as well. I feel that you could be coming out of this because we do have the two fives with each other. So if you've been feeling this in the past, some sort of a loss, if you've been feeling a little bit defeated in a situation here, I feel like you can be coming out of that with the Three of Swords energy, and you're finally, moving towards a situation that can be resolved. And if it can't, I feel like you know when to walk away. So let's clarify some of this energy for you, Pisces. So pretty deep energy. We've gotten pretty much all of the really deep cards. We have the Tower. We have the Seven of Swords. We have the Five of Swords, the Three of Swords. So a lot of conflict going on in your world at this time here. And then as you've seen here, the Temperance card just flipped out. And this is the Patience card. It's about blending the energies here. It's about balancing something out and trying to come up with some sort of a compromise, because you've been waiting a while for the situation in the past to kind of resolve itself or see if it will resolve in some way or another. But I feel like there needs to be compromise, whether this is from you or this is from those in this energy or those surrounding the energy here. All right. Okay. Yep. So what needs to happen is thank you, Spirit. We have the Devil showing up in reverse. So I feel like what this is here for you, Pisces, this emotional loss, this conflict that's showing up, and this heartache is due to some sort of toxic energy that can be released. The Devil shows up in reverse here. And what that's saying is, the devil looks very tempting, right? This situation looks tempting to go towards. He's very attractive. He has those beautiful green eyes. It's almost staring into your soul, like, come with me, take my hand. The devil is very tempting. This could be about addictions, obsessions, lies, codependency, manipulation, materialism. But because it shows up in reverse, you're freeing yourself from any of that toxic energy. And I feel like that's kind of where this conflict and defeat comes from. You're walking away from this toxic energy. So I actually like that these cards come out in your future energy, because it says that you can do something about this. If something is just coming in too strong and it's causing you a lot of heartache here, you have everything in your power to walk away from this. And for a lot of people, it's hard to walk away from this devil energy because he's so tempting. But what Spirit is saying right now with this in reverse is you finally come to the point where you're ready to walk away from this, Pisces, whatever that looks like for you. Because the reason I say that is we have the Five of Pentacles showing up in reverse. And the Five of Pentacles in reverse is a beautiful sign saying, you know what, I'm ready. Five of Pentacles is all about financial recovery or some sort of a hardship ending. You have renewed faith because now she's going to lift her head up here, see that the key is right there to open the door. So I'm liking that it's showing up in reverse. But then we have the Emperor showing up in reverse. So it's funny, Emperor showing up in your present energy, and then Emperor, some sort of authority. This could be, government. It could be the head of an agency here. But the Emperor is somebody high up on the totem pole. It's somebody of authority. Could be a father figure as well. It could be your partner. So take it as it resonates. But I feel like a piece of this conflict and defeat, this emotional loss, is because of some sort of authority figure. It's the Emperor showing up in reverse at this time is somebody who's a little arrogant, somebody who's dominant, maybe even a little immature, maybe uses his power in a manipulative, advantageous way for himself, but it's not fair to others. All right, let's get some more clarifiers here. I got really deep into that. I'm not even sure where we're at here. Wowza. Okay, let's take a look here. Spirit, can we please clarify what's this Tower moment here? I don't know if we clarified the Tower. Let's clarify the Tower. Sometimes when I channel you guys, I just get in a roll and can't stop talking, and then I forget what it was. Death and rebirth. Death and rebirth showing up. So some sort of huge transformation. There was a little bit of resistance possibly in the past to move forward in a situation, but I feel like there was an ending. Something happened here. Something definitely happened because there needed to be some sort of transformation in this situation here. And even though it brought you to your knees, Pisces, this needed to happen. This needed to take place because you couldn't go on the way that you were living any longer. All right, let's clarify this new beginning. Let's clarify the new beginning in the recent past. Six of Wands. Six of Wands is the card of success. Again, as I was stating earlier, some of you may be putting your energy into work because of a situation in the past. I feel like there's something you're trying to achieve here with the Six of Wands showing up here because it did show up here flipped. But I'm getting that you're really, really trying hard to accomplish something at this time with the Six of Wands. Maybe you felt like you could try and something just wasn't getting there. But what I'm seeing here, because you do have the abundance card, the sun card in your present, the hard work is paying off here. So the hard work that you've been putting into something, even if you feel like you're not seeing results on it, there is positive movement forward. Spirit, can we clarify the authority, the Emperor? So I feel like I'm having a little bit of a deja vu. Honestly, I cannot recall what we've clarified here, Pisces. I feel like this story is pretty deep, and I'm pretty deep in it right now. Emperor, Spirit, what do we have for the Emperor energy? How would you like these? This way, thank you. Okay, so we have again the Temperance, something you're waiting to hear on. Maybe this is some sort of authority or some sort of news you're waiting to hear from somebody that's higher up here for you. Maybe you are waiting to hear news. It could be, it could be government. It could be health. It could be, doctors or some sort of administration or business. Like I said, this is somebody higher up on that totem pole or some sort of government, some sort of maybe an agency and a hospital, whatever that is for you, if it's not a partner or a boss. Okay. So something you've been waiting to hear news on. You're waiting to see if this person is going to have some sort of different perspective. Okay. And I feel like in the future, because we did have the Emperor show up in reverse, it's not going to be the perspective that you think it's going to be. I feel like you're hoping, you have expectations of something, and your expectations are going to be let down. Okay. So whoever this Emperor is in your life, or whatever authority figure this is in your life here, unfortunately, the expectations are going to differ from what they're actually going to bring about. Okay, let's lastly here, let's take a look at this heartache and loss. Okay, the Three of Swords. Three of Swords energy here, Spirit. That is a lot of cards. You want all of them, Spirit? All right. We have the Eight of Pentacles, again, right smack dab in the middle. Eight of Pentacles, smack dab right here. You're working on something. You're trying to figure something out, master something that maybe you had a little bit of inexperience in, or maybe something that you are trying to promote in your career, in your business at this time. In order for you to master this skill here, Pisces, again, there needs to be a release of something toxic going on in your life. Whatever that is here, there needs to be a release. And I feel that's where this is coming from. So whatever is causing you that heartache, you're walking away from it here. And Five of Pentacles, again, showing up, something that you're feeling a little bit tied down to, something that is making you feel like maybe like it's taking away your money, or maybe you're feeling a little bit left out in the cold. I feel like that's where that heartache and loss is coming from. That now we have the King of Swords, which actually I feel like it's a minor version of the Emperor. And looking into the cards here, we have the Emperor showing up again in reverse. So this could be, I feel like this is two separate people here, but I feel like these people could be fighting each other here. Maybe you're the King of Swords energy, and somebody who is very intelligent, knows the law, wants truth, wants proof, is very logical, very routine here, but he can use his knowledge to manipulate. But I feel like in this case, this is almost the good guy, or the person that really didn't do anything wrong. And then I feel like this person could be trying to stand up to this person, and this person's like, nope, I'm not changing, I'm not budging. And then we have, so we did do the Emperor, which shows up at the very end of that energy here. We have the Seven of Cups. Somebody's thinking about different options at this time. Where do I go from here? What option do I choose? How can I move forward in the most positive way? You're releasing yourself from any bondage that you had here. And that's what I'm feeling. Even though all these cards tend to point to woe me, conflict and defeat, emotional loss, heartache and loss, I feel like this is going to be a good thing. You're going to come out of this stronger. Even if you had to take a tiny hit here, Pisces, I feel like you're going to release it because it's been a headache. It's been on your mind. And that's what I'm seeing here is the Eight of Swords is now showing up here in the upright position, especially after the Seven of Swords in the past here. So somebody maybe have been a little bit deceptive to you, but now you're seeing it here with the Eight of Swords, and this is you releasing yourself from any of that and moving towards freedom. And after all of this, because this is pretty deep, pretty heavy, after all of this, there's that need for rest. So take some you time out, you know, whether that's taking a long nap, a long vacation, whatever that looks like to you, Pisces, you're going to need it, because this is a really emotionally trying time here. So I don't know what's going on for you specifically, as I am seeing, you know, a couple different stories here, but I feel like this could even be some sort of legal battle. It could be a divorce. For some of you, it could just be, you know, a tower moment of, you know, a job, a relationship. You know, it's something big for you, Pisces. So I'm sending you a lot of love. Let's get one last message here from Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. We have give back. Give back. It says, today is the day to cast aside normal routines and make your main purpose to serve. It is about giving back without any thoughts or expectations of getting anything in return. Reach out and touch other people's spirits, as it is highly likely that someone really needs it today. And what this card is telling me here is not that you don't give, Pisces, because I feel like you are a giver, but I feel like it's saying, especially if you're in one of those places where you're feeling a little bit restricted with your emotions, with your heart, with your energy, it's just saying open up, be receptive, give back, because the more you give, the more you'll get in return, especially if you feel like there's a lack in either giving or receiving. But I feel like for you, this could be somebody not necessarily asking for your help, but needing it. So I feel like you might be the giver in this situation, where somebody's going to take what it is that you have to offer, but it's going to be a pleasant take. Like, whoa, Pisces, maybe you say, hey, can I come over today and cook you some dinner? And they're like, well, wow, I've actually had a really hard day. I would love if you did that. And then it actually works out in your favor, Pisces, because what you're giving, I feel like you're getting back times 10. And the universe is rewarding you for giving. So I feel like that's the energy coming in. Pretty deep, as I thought it would be for you, Pisces. I hope this resonates. If so, please hit that like, subscribe, share, comment button. Let me know in the comments how this resonates because it is pretty deep. We do have a couple stories going on here. I feel like you will get through this. I feel like the worst is behind you. I will say that. We do have the Tower in the past, and even though you do have a couple of cards that are, a lot of people would say, are more on the negative energy side here, I feel like this is powerful for you because you can get through this because you've already been through the worst. So again, sending you a lot of love. If you missed the July love reading, career, or new moon, I'll post those in the description box. And if you have already clicked that bell button or the notifications, you should get that notification next week for the full moon reading, which will take a look at what you're celebrating. Sending you a lot of love and light, Pisces.